This guy right here is welcome to call the day of the smack off any year. I don't care if he doesn't call once during the year. I don't care if he doesn't call in the 2 or 3 years prior. This guy can call any damn time he wants during a smack off. Generally, it is not as much. If he's calling right now, I'm going to assume that, one, there's a reason he's calling right now, and it's probably not to RSVP, but I just want the record to reflect. Gino in San Antonio is one of the iconic callers of this show, and he has pretty much a lifetime pass. He can call any smack off whenever he wants. We go to the phones. Gino in San Antonio. Gino, what's going on?
Romy, I just truly appreciate the respect, and I will return that respect to you and the XR4TI and the listeners by not calling in tomorrow. I really have not earned the right to call in this year, but I will. I'm not abandoning my hopes of one day winning a championship. It's not going to be this year, though. But I did want to respond to Guido Sarducci that just called in a few minutes ago. This whole Midwest Mafia thing is just so pathetic. I imagine every single one of these losers, including Guido, sitting around a bar like 20 years from now, taking a shot at JTS Brown and telling some random stranger behind the bar, yeah, I used to know Mike and Indy. And the bartender's like, what? And he's like, Midwest Mafia, man, I'm with the Midwest Mafia, Bartender has no idea, buys him another shot and sends him out. Listen, you guys from the Midwest Mafia. Rome last week, he was talking about Mike and Indy, and he said that he represents the Midwest Mafia the best. And I completely understand that because every morning after my second cup of coffee, I take a little trip over to Browntown, and right before I flush that toilet, I take a look, and I'm like, yeah, that turd right there, that's the best turd in the toilet right before I flush it. That's Mike. He's the best of you guys. So I really do understand what you mean. I got no favorites in the smack off because I respect every single person that calls in and has the intestinal fortitude to do it. But the BIC, he's the Will Ferrell of the jungle. You either think he's the funniest thing ever or you think he's a complete moron. I think he's the funniest thing ever. So I'll be pulling for the BIC. And last thing, Rome, last week somebody called in or actually I think they texted in, faxed in, whatever people are doing these days. And he said that I labeled Kawhi Leonard Leonard, and you said, oh, the guy that's won 2 championships, that guy? Yeah. You know what? I don't make it my business to disagree with you, Rome. You know that. But, yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about. Kawhi Leonard is a loser in life, and I don't care how many championships he wins. Pop is the one coach in this league that was ahead of the curve on player empowerment. He treats everybody, including Quit, after he fled the team like a little craphead that he is. And he still treats that guy with respect. And you disrespected Pop on the way out the door. You took the money. You hid from him. I don't care how many championships you win, Quit. You're a loser in life to me. Love you, Rome. I will be listening tomorrow. And by the way, your little guy Guido said, oh, I'll be on the throne listening tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be on the throne thinking about you in the morning, bro.
Gino in San Antonio. I'm kind of conflicted. I really want to rack that phone call, but I can't shake that image of him on the throne and then looking at the work that he's done and saying, yeah, that's you, Guido. The best of the worst. The best of the morning dump. The Midwest Mafia. Gino. Does anybody hate anybody or anything as much as Gino hates Kawhi? San Antonio's never going to get over that. San Antonio will never forgive nor forget, quote, Kawhi. Hey, Gino, listen, I respectfully disagree. You can call tomorrow. I feel a little less strongly about you calling tomorrow after you dropping that turd in that bowl. But still, based on your body of work, Gino, you can call anytime you want on the smack off. He's always made it better. Gino in San Antonio. Man, I have so much pride in the fact that after all these years, you have guys like that that are still listening, still participating, and still making a difference.